The night sky has always been more than just a backdrop for our dreams. It's a cosmic stage, ancient and endless, where the story of everything unfolds. Imagine standing under that velvet dome of stars, feeling both impossibly small and deeply connected to something beyond comprehension. For generations, we've looked upward for answers. But what if the stars aren't just the beginning of our story, but the echoes of a story that already ended? The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most powerful eye on the universe, is turning everything we thought we knew inside out. It has detected something truly staggering: galaxies that shouldn't exist. Light from a time so close to the Big Bang, it's like seeing cities before the foundations were even poured. Stable galaxies shining just 300 million years after the Big Bang. According to our best models, that should be impossible. These galaxies are too big, too bright, too organized. It's like opening a history book and finding photos of skyscrapers built in the Stone Age. So scientists are asking a bold question. What if these aren't galaxies born in our universe? What if they're relics from a universe before ours?
It starts with light. Faint, ancient light. The cosmic microwave background. The afterglow of the Big Bang. It's the oldest light we can see. A thermal imprint of the infant universe. Scientists have studied its subtle temperature shifts for decades. But now, Webb's golden mirrors have spotted strange, circular patterns within that glow, patterns too symmetrical to be random. These anomalies might be more than quirks of physics. They might be fingerprints, the remnants of black holes from a previous universe. This idea, known as conformal cyclic cosmology, was introduced by Sir Roger Penrose, a brilliant physicist who dares to ask, what if the universe is a cycle? What if it expands, dies, collapses, and is reborn again and again? Those bright galaxies Webb sees, they might not just be early, they might be old, carried through the collapse of one cosmos and into the birth of ours, like cosmic seeds blown across the boundary of creation.
But it doesn't stop there. The telescope is also spotting something even stranger. Black holes that are already enormous in a universe that should still be forming its very first stars. Black holes are supposed to grow slowly over billions of years. Yet Webb has found supermassive black holes, millions, even billions of times the mass of our sun, devouring matter at the dawn of time. Where did they come from? What are they consuming in a cosmos that should be nearly empty? One radical theory is that these black holes didn't form here at all. They're fossils from a universe that no longer exists. Survivors of cosmic death, whose gravity tethered them across the veil into our own. It sounds like science fiction, but Webb is making it science fact.
And then there's the cold spot, a vast, mysterious void in the cosmic microwave background. But it's not just cold, it's unnaturally cold. So cold and so expansive that it has defied every conventional explanation. This isn't just a statistical outlier. It's a region of the universe so anomalous that some scientists believe it might be a physical scar, the aftermath of a titanic collision between our universe and something beyond it. Imagine two immense cosmic bubbles drifting through a higher dimensional sea. Then, contact. Not an explosion, but a gentle, universe-altering brush. That encounter could have left behind a ripple, a wound in our universe's earliest light, the cold spot. A quiet but chilling reminder that we are not alone. Yes, the multiverse, once relegated to science fiction, is now being taken seriously by physicists and cosmologists. Picture our universe as one bubble in a vast cosmic foam, each bubble containing its own version of space, time, and physics. A reality where infinity isn't just about distance, but about variety, an endless number of everythings. If that's true, then the cold spot might be the echo of a moment when two realities briefly touched. A cosmic bruise left by an ancient encounter, a whisper from another universe. The Webb Telescope is now locking its golden gaze on this enigmatic region, scanning for unusual fluctuations, peculiar alignments in the radiation, strange movements of distant matter.
It's like looking for a footprint in a storm. Subtle but unmistakable, if you know how to see it. And if we do find evidence of such a collision, it would be more than groundbreaking. It would mean that our universe is not the whole story, just one page in a library of worlds. A staggering realization that could redefine not only our place in the cosmos, but the very nature of reality itself.
But even beyond the galaxies and the black holes, Webb is uncovering something more unsettling. The universe is not expanding the way we thought. In some regions, it's stretching faster than others. This inconsistency, once dismissed as a fluke or a measurement error, is now a glaring contradiction known as the Hubble tension. And it's no longer something we can ignore. Imagine a universe that doesn't flow uniformly but ripples unevenly, as though reality itself is under stress. It's as if space is a patchwork quilt, stitched together from different rules, stitched at different times. Some sections balloon outward like an inflating balloon, while others expand at a gentler, slower pace. That's not just curious, Mike, it's cosmologically disruptive. One leading theory: our universe might not be a self-contained system. It could be part of something bigger, a vast multiverse filled with other bubbles of reality. These neighboring universes might exert subtle, invisible forces, gravitational nudges, quantum interference, even dimensional warping, that distort the way our space behaves, pulling, tugging, stretching space-time like taffy near the edges. These aren't metaphors. This is the kind of reality Webb is starting to reveal. So now imagine this. We're not simply inhabitants of a solitary cosmos. We might be living on the edge of a cosmic neighborhood where other universes drift nearby, unseen but not unfelt. Their presence could be written into the very physics of our own, leaving behind warps, tensions, and signs that we are not alone in the great sea of existence. These fingerprints, these subtle cosmic scars, are starting to come into view. And the more we look, the more it seems like our universe is whispering a secret. There is more out there. Much more. This changes everything. These galaxies, these black holes, the cold voids and uneven expansion. They aren't just scientific curiosities, they're messages from the unknown. Footprints of something vast and ancient moving just beyond the veil of our understanding. They are clues not just to physics or astrophysics, but to the very nature of existence. They shatter the illusion of a calm, predictable cosmos. They tell us that the universe is far stranger, far more dynamic than we imagined. That time may not be linear, that death may not be final, and that beginnings may be only transitions. They invite us to look up with new eyes and ask the deepest questions. What came before us? What will come after? Are we living in the first act of existence, or just one chapter in an eternal book? If this stirred something in you, if it ignited a spark of cosmic curiosity, consider supporting our work through a super thanks or becoming a channel member. Every bit of support helps us keep searching, sharing, and making the unreachable feel just a little closer. And if you're still watching, we want to hear from you. What do you think these galaxies are? Could they be the echoes of a universe that came before ours? Or perhaps even a whisper from a neighboring reality? Drop your theories in the comments. Let's explore the unknown together. As the Webb Telescope continues its mission, it's not just taking pictures of stars. It's unraveling the very structure of reality. We stand at the edge of the greatest mystery humanity has ever faced. And this is just the beginning. So if you're ready to journey deeper into the unknown, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share this video with someone who still believes in wonder. Because the cosmos isn't just out there, it's within us. And the next great discovery might just start with a single question. What if we're not the first?